topic.
Goodness.
Mike, this guy can't wait to talk about Mahomes. Been talking about Mahomes. We don't get enough Mahomes
never
on the
talk
show.
about Patrick.
God, we have to see another dunk.
More? Can we cut it off, please?
Yeah, we can. Can we see one more amazing play? Bills, Chiefs, Buffalo still favored Mickey Mahomes a home underdog for the first time in his career. Nick, is Sunday a must-win game for the Bills? Here we go.
I think we all agree.
What? Kind of.
Well, of course it's a must-win for the Bills. There's the tangible and the intangible. From a tangible perspective, you know what the Bills would like to have? A playoff game against the Chiefs in Buffalo.
True.
This game is more important than any other 2 games on their schedule. You get a game up in the standings and you get the tiebreaker. So from a very tangible perspective, it's very important. Also, Buffalo, I understand that they're overwhelming favorites and nobody blows out mediocre competition this side of Alabama better than them. However, they have played 2 games against what I think we would consider the potential upper echelon of the AFC. The Dolphins with Tua and the Ravens. Those 2 games, the final scores are combined 42-41 between the Bills and their 2 opponents there. So, yeah, losing to the Chiefs from a tangible perspective hurts them in the standings, and you would have to start being like, are the Bills quite as good as we have said? From an intangible and emotional perspective, 2 years ago, their GM said, we're obsessed with the Chiefs. We're building a team to beat the Chiefs. It's all we focus on. And they ripped their hearts out in the AFC Championship game. Then they ripped their hearts out even more in the divisional round. Now, they are the big bad Buffalo Bills, the Super Bowl favorites. The Chiefs don't have Tyreek Hill. They do have Von Miller. They just scored 100 points on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Chiefs are on a short week coming off a game they win by the skin of their teeth against the Raiders. If the Chiefs still beat them, you don't think there's going to be an emotional hangover there? You don't think?
No, I don't.
Okay. Josh Allen has a winning record against every other active AFC quarterback. If he loses and falls to 1-4 against Mahomes, you don't think there is some type of psychological edge? Because I do. Everyone says it's Brady Manning. You know what happened the one year that Peyton Manning, the first year, beat Brady in the playoffs in 2006? He went to Foxborough that year and beat Brady. That way the AFC Championship game was in Indy and they beat him in the playoffs. So yeah, I'm going to say the Bills, if they want to go to a Super Bowl, are going to need to win this week.
Okay, I just want to make America well known about one point that Nick made, and he tried to slide it in there really quick. The Chiefs are on a short week. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. They played last week.
Yeah.
They played. Nobody cares about them playing Monday night and it being a short week.
It's just fact.
But
they're on a short week.
A lot of your points, I say it's yes and no.
Oh,
yes, because of a lot of what you said. This is for the number 1 seed. These are the 2 front-running teams in the AFC. Whoever wins this game is already out front, and the team is playing catch-up. That being said, no, because
this part's incorrect.
No, it's not. Let me finish. No, because the Bills are in the driver's seat. They have the better team. All the hype. They have all the vibrato. They have everything you want. And they don't have the pressure of defending. Like, you're putting all this on the Bills as if they care. No, they care only because they understand, they respect the Chiefs, but we believe we are better. We believe this is our time. So, no, I don't care about what the Chiefs have done.
Can I tell you something real quick? Just real quick. I don't know that the Bills believe they're better. I know the media believes they're better. I don't know that the Buffalo Bills
Are you going just off what they said because of the GM saying that we're obsessed with the Chiefs?
No, I'm going just off the fact that in sports, in my lifetime, if one did the Kings think they were better than the Lakers, or deep down were they like,
No,
Lakers
they thought they were better.
They did. I was going to say, yes, they did.
They were delusional. Then they were delusional.
Really? If it wasn't for some faulty officiating, they would have won that series.
All right, so we don't have to relitigate the 2002 Western Conference Finals, but go ahead.
Well, look, you're right, obviously, about the tangible reason. If they win this, do they get the number 1 seed? Maybe, but here's the thing. It's week 5 of a 17-game season.
Yeah, they could blow it like they did last year.
They could blow it. The Chiefs will lose more games. Who knows? And I take issue with you saying they haven't beaten anybody. They only beat the defending Super Bowl
Oh my God!
champions.
I didn't say
Routed
that, Brew.
them.
I didn't say that. I said they're two best teams they have played.
Tennessee's pretty good.
Brew, who are the?
Oh, don't
Brew,
say it.
Brew.
No,
the two
I won't
best
say it,
teams
but they
have played,
routed Tennessee.
You agree with me? Are the Dolphins with Tua and Baltimore? Those are the two teams they've played that are the best, and it's 42-41 in those two games. That's
Those
what I
two
said.
teams aren't that far ahead of Tennessee or the Rams,
Really?
and they routed those two. I really don't think so. But here's the thing. Let's get to the intangibles. So, first of all, they routed the Chiefs last year.
Yeah.
38-20.
Right.
So this notion that the Chiefs are their boogeyman because they lost on a coin flip in the playoffs, I'm not buying that. And last year, if it was such a big deal to beat the Chiefs in the regular season like they did last year, then why did they go ahead and lose 3 of their next 5
5
games?
of their next 7, 'cause they're
and 5 of their
emotionally
next
immature
7
With
after
no
beating
championship
the
pedigree.
Chiefs. You would have thought
because
that
they built it all
propelled
up
them.
as their Super Bowl. They won it, and then they were bad for 2
Here's
months.
the other
You know
thing.
what's worse than that?
Well,
if they'd have lost their Super Bowl.
Let me say something, because you're talking about psychological edges and stuff. These are all professional athletes, all right? I'm going to give you an example in baseball, right here on Fox Sports.
Okay.
All right, or Fox. The last night, the Padres beat the Dodgers, even that season at 1-1. Now, the Padres had been swept by the Dodgers a couple years ago, then lost their last 9 games against the Dodgers in 2021. Then this year lost, 14 of 19 against the Dodgers. They should be thinking, man, this team's got our number. We can't beat them. Yeah. And they go out last night in Dodger Stadium and beat them in game 2 to even
the
the season
Bills
at
before
1-1
Sunday
to take control.
sign
So that
Juan
psychological
Soto,
stuff,
then
I
I'll
don't
change
think
my opinion.
If
But
they
I haven't
lose,
seen that
that's
happen.
not going to make the Bills think, oh, we can't beat the big bad Chiefs. That's my point.
Okay, I think the Bills have 3 good outcomes, right? If they win big, great for the Bills. If they squeak a win, that would be good, because you claim that the Bills can't win close games.
No, I
people
didn't say
call
they
that
can't.
Some people call that a narrative.
I said they hadn't in 2 years.
Josh Allen addressed it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They squeak that one out. Fine. If they lose with some style, they lose close, I think that's a sneaky win for the Bills. Here's why. They lost that playoff game. Next thing you know, they're sitting at home. Everybody's sad. They come into the regular season. Everybody's Super Bowl pick. Then remember that game against the Buccaneers? They played well in the second half. They lost in overtime, and they were like oddly upbeat. Let me show you the full screen that Josh made up here since we fired Dusty. Bills last season, after losing the Bucs, they went on a nice little run. So they did have some like sort of.
Who beat them?
They got more of a boost out
Who
of
beat
losing
them? I
to
thought
the
they went
Bucs.
undefeated after
Okay.
that.
Well,
Then
you know who beat
beating
them?
the Chiefs.
Who beat them?
George Washington on the quarter, or whatever symbolic coin they were flipping. That's who beat.
Okay, so God, this is where I get angry at the world.
Why?
Because they did not lose on a coin flip. They lost the ability to get the ball on the coin flip.
Yeah.
They had plenty of opportunities to get a stop.
Nobody
They had
was stopping anybody.
They had plenty of opportunities to get a stop.
Really quick. So if they win the coin flip, in that moment, with the way
They
that
were the
game
favorites.
was going,
But they were.
you-
who knows? Who knows?
do you believe that the
I don't
Kansas
know.
City Chiefs would have stopped the Bills?
I don't know. What I do know is that in the moment we saw what happened,
Of
it
course.
was not, guys. We've run out of time. The lights are going to get cut off. People talk about that like it was winner of the coin flip advances. That's not what it was.
That's what it felt
That's
like.
Winner of the
definitely
coin flip
what it ended
gets
up
the
being.
ball.
The way that they were scoring.
Okay,
We
that's
changed
great.
the rules.
But here's the problem with all of that. That is saying, okay, well, it's not fair because how could the Bills stop the Chiefs? I am told that the reason this year the Bills are better is not because their offense is better. Chiefs' highest scoring offense in football. It's because the Bills have the best defense in the NFL. Okay, the last time the best defense in the NFL, granted, they now have Von Miller, played
that's
this
a
team.
big difference.
Yeah, okay, well, Von Miller's going to make the difference in the game. God bless. And maybe he will. He's a great player. He's a great player. Chiefs are used to beating him. I think they beat Von Miller in 9 straight games. But we'll see. Maybe this will change. Maybe this is the year Von Miller gets the win. I don't know. We'll see.
Good Von Miller stat. Rarely do you see.
He just ripping.
They say
Von
quarterback
Miller.
wins. Very rarely.
got
No, he played for the Broncos.
I was gonna say,
and we
I
haven't
think
lost to the
Denver.
Broncos since, Obama's presidency.
Will Ben silence his
Quite some
critics
time.
this season? He addresses some of his critics. Nick Friedel. We discuss first things first.